done. So we actually finished last weekend, but we immediately had to put the desk to use for pandemic support for our day jobs. Anyway, came up with a nice chocolate top. We wanted to keep the dark stain top, and we went with a stain that kind of makes it look chocolatey, like an Almond Joy or a Hershey's with almond.
I don't like those though. They ruined them. The Hershey's with almond.
Well, it doesn't taste the same anymore.
Well, why would you put an almond in it?
Moving on. We ended up with this light gray. We had a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
But we like the light gray paint look. And then I wanted to do a looking glass paint.
That was all your idea.
Yep, on the front of the drawers. So I did that. Loved it, but then I did a dumb thing and I used matte finish polyurethane, which took the looking glass beauty shine off. And so then I went, bonehead. So I was out of looking glass paint. So we got some chrome.
Is it spray paint? Right?
It's chrome spray paint, and I actually like this better.
It's, yeah.
The shine, long lasting.
Shiny.
So the fronts of the drawers are chrome spray paint. We decided to go with this lovely Frango mint green. We have a little we have an open discussion about what kind of liner we want to have. Some kind of liner, floral, or I don't know. Colleen has a lot of opinions about that. So anyway, I said, for purposes, why don't we just paint it? Leave it.
The big twist of this video is that I'm opinionated about contact paper. Didn't know that about myself.
Didn't know that about her
myself either. Yeah.
It was a whole thing. And this is for you, Colleen. So I don't think we talked about this part of the family desk when child was 6, 5, 5. Sitting at Pippi's desk, coloring, what have you. Decides to do an engraving with pen. Yeah. Writes her name in ink.
But look, it's so nice. That's spelled right.
Yeah, I decided we'd preserve this for posterity since you engraved it. We'll call it an engraving.
It's the artist's signature.
Right. And on the back side, I found that I had been conjugating French verbs at some point during my high school days, and
it says gerund.
Gerunds, yeah. And I'm thinking I probably went through the paper because I wouldn't just write on the desk.
I wrote right on the desk.
You wrote right on the desk. You've added your own little piece of history to the family piece.
Yeah.
And now you're using it for your work life.
Yes. And these are very functional. These are very nice to have.
Especially today with the extra accoutrements of laptops, mice.
And I do like this, how this looks. So I want to talk about the colors? So we wanted the dark wood stain because it's too hard to do a light wood stain.
And then impossible. Yeah, when we stripped it, I'm
so
like,
decided that
we're never going to be able to
right,
do light.
and we had the stain on hand.
We had the stain, so we went with it.
And then
it has a lot of red undertone. It looks like
it's
milk
a little
chocolate.
warm, yeah, and it ended up looking like milk chocolate
Yep.
as opposed to like dark walnut.
I intentionally did not do the underside.
Yeah, I did want you to point this out actually.
Because
This is cool.
The underside has never been finished on any of these drawers. So I left it. And you can see, I think this has been repaired. This wood is so old that it cracked. This is just wood glue slapped on there. Yeah. So anyway, if you ever want to see what it really looked like,
I'm glad
at least
you
the
did
drawers,
that.
I left them
I
all.
was a little upset about it being completely painted over because it was kind of like you're painting over hardwood floors. Like to me, it was sentimental. So I'm glad you kept it.
Some of this orange here there's still evidence of the previous paint jobs. There's blue and orange and brown.
Yeah. So the choice of the teal was not. It was kind of just like, well, we have it, and it looks good together with everything else. And then it dawned on us that the combination of the milk chocolate, the teal, the gray together.
She's going like this right now. She's summarizing with her hand. You can't see it, you folks at home.
Yes. A Frango mint.
It's a Frango mint.
With foil wrapping.
This is the foil wrapping in case you didn't know what foil wrapping is.
And if you don't know what Frango mint is,
then get out.
Well, yeah. It's a Marshall Fields, not Macy's, Chicago candy. And it's still sold today. And also, Pippier had a huge sweet tooth. So this is another way to pay homage to him.
Homage to Pippier. When we brainstorm. We usually have a big brainstorm, and then we go, okay. And we go to our individual corners and let it bubble.
Mm-hmm.
And then we come back and we make little design decisions along the way. This was a true evolution, and it took so many twists and turns.
And it was very quick because I needed a desk.
She needed a desk because because I had to take the desk you were using.
Yeah.
I had to take it because the one I was using had to go somewhere else, and where I was working was too noisy because some people are too noisy. I had to move my workspace
work from
to the
home.
back.
Yeah.
I'd like to say good job, Colleen. This was one of our best.
You did all of it.
Freeform.
You did literally all of it.
We're getting really good at.
I did not do a single thing with this project.
You had a lot of input on this project.
I didn't do any actual work.
No, but you had a lot of creative input on this project, and that's not always the case. So
That's true.
it's coming along. Nice. So like and subscribe. Yeah. Woo.
In honor of Pip
Wait,
Ear.
elbow, whatever.
Oh yeah. In honor of Pip Ear.
In honor of Pip Ear,
I'm now his great granddaughter's using his desk.
which I love. I love that.